dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a 2020 Ultimate Kitchen Cleaning video. Today we are cleaning, decluttering, and organizing my entire kitchen. Today's video is in collaboration with Lee Brosi, who is also doing a kitchen deep clean. She has an amazing channel with cleaning motivation and motherhood videos. I absolutely love her vlogs, so go make sure you check her out and show her some love. I have her channel and video linked in the description below. So if you need some kitchen cleaning motivation, keep watching and then check out Lee's channel. First, I'm going to wipe down all of the countertops with some new cleaning supplies that I found at Target. I've never actually tried these before, but I got really curious. It's called Everspring, and one of them is citrus and basil all-purpose cleaner, and the other one is lemon and mint dish soap. And I really like citrusy smells, especially lemon and mint combination and citrus and basil, so I thought, how can I go wrong? Now, there is a method to my madness. The reason I'm doing this first is so that I can take out everything that's in the cabinets and the drawers and put them down on a clean space. Now, the first space I want to tackle are the cabinets above the stove that have all the spices, the cooking oils, and the cooking wine in it. That's what they're supposed to have up there, but somewhere along the way, we kind of threw Jell-O up there and things for cupcakes and all kinds of random mess. So it's a little bit embarrassing. I can't usually find much of anything. In fact, I'm pretty positive that it's such a mess that we have multiple of the same kinds of spices and things like that just because they get lost and they don't ever get used. And I'm pretty sure half this stuff is expired and needs to be trashed. As you can see, I have about 4 different vanilla extracts right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is sift through everything and check expiration dates and see how old things are. I'm just going to toss whatever is old, hasn't been in use, or just has a tiny bit left.
Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror. You're my ticket to paradise.
And now that I know which spices I'm keeping, I'm going to go ahead and put them back up top. I'm going to organize them from tallest to shortest, that way I can see all of them fairly easily. And I have these coffee syrups I've decided I'm just going to toss out. I've had them for years and I just never use them. I try to go minimal on my coffee now, and I really don't want to add a bunch of added sugar, you know what I mean? And I'm going to start working on my side cabinet and just start working from bottom to top. And this is where I hide my stash of chocolate. Not that the kids would probably be too interested in it. A lot of it's dark chocolate, 54% cacao to 85% cacao. So they are not really too interested in that as much as they are with Snickers or Hershey's and stuff like that. But I also hide away marshmallows and chocolate chips from chocolate chip cookies that they can get their little hands onto, you know, just get rid of the temptation. And again, what I'm going to be doing here is just checking whatever's expired, what I can toss away, what I'm not using anymore, what I know I won't use, and also categorizing things, things that I want to go back on that shelf and things that I might want to put on a different shelf, and just putting that aside. This also comes at a perfect time because I'm trying to substitute a lot of my sweets out with healthier things like this Swerve, coconut flour, organic coconut palm sugar, things like that, maybe a little bit of stevia. Now moving on to the second shelf, you're going to see that we have a lot of rice, couscous, lentils, so much rice. I'm a big rice fan, however, we buy it in bulk, so then I put them in little baggies and it just seems like so much, but we do go through it. The top shelf I like to use for pastas or things for salads, so I think that's what I'm going to try to stick to. If you're coming over from Lee's channel or are new, I want to take the time to say welcome and I appreciate you being here. My channel has lots of cleaning and organizing motivation, meal planning, and content focused on making motherhood easier and more fun, and trying to build a loving, positive community. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button. I would love to have you join my YouTube family, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Now we are finally getting into it, the drawers. This one actually isn't too terrible. The worst thing about this in particular drawer is that we always put scissors in here, so we are always cutting tags, things from popsicles, and there's a lot of garbage in there, so I always have to wipe it down really good. And then I'm just going to grab all my spatulas and my spoons and just try to organize them as neatly as I can without dividers. Now this is by far my worst and most embarrassing drawer. It's really hard to get things out of here. Sometimes my drawer actually gets stuck while we're trying to open it up just because of the tongue or things that just go in goofy directions. But I'm going to try to organize this as best as I can because I do not have dividers for this. It's one thing that I'm going to try to get in the future, but for now I just want to clean everything off. I want to try my best to kind of, separate things as best as I can and just make it look a little bit more presentable, a little easier to use, functional. I guess I want to be able to easily find things and easily get to them. And now moving on to my silverware drawer, which has a lot of lids and a lot of random plastic forks and spoons that some of them are broken. I don't know how so many of them ended up in here. But either way, some of these lids don't go to cups that we have anymore. Some of them were from disposable cups. So it's just kind of a mess, and I'm going to try to throw away what I don't need and then just reorganize again, back everything that I know that we're going to use. This is my son Gideon. He's playing with my phone and he's just asking me if I could read what it says. One of the last cabinets I'm doing are full of my cups and mugs. I have so many mugs that it's hard to reach into there without accidentally dropping some. So I am going to actually put some of my mugs away. Some of them I actually never use, so I might just give those away. But a lot of the Christmas ones I'm probably just going to box anything that looks holiday-like for fall or for Christmas. And then I'm just going to put back some favorites that I know that I love using and that I'll habitually use daily. Next, I'm going to be working on some of the glasses that I have up here, and then at the very top I'm also going to be taking those down. They have a lot of plastic cups and are really just full of kids cups. Some of them don't have lids anymore and I need to toss out. Some of them are just water bottles and they just need to be organized so I can see them better, so I know exactly what I have up there so I can better utilize them.
Isn't it glorious how love gets the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes. Please move close to me.
Now the last thing that I'm going to do is give everything a really good wipe down because things tend to get really grimy, especially in kitchens. Things get splashed, especially above stoves or even sometimes by the sink. I don't know how that happens, and I don't know how cabinets can get so sticky, but I guess we're just touching it every day. So I am wiping down the cabinets really good, and then I'm also going to be wiping down the walls in the kitchen.
So move close. Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes.
And you guys, the citrus basil seriously smells so good. It smells so fresh, and it says that it's supposed to help cut grease and grime, and it really does. It's actually really easy to use. I feel like it all kind of glides off pretty easily, so that's a plus. Next, I'm going to take care of all of my appliances, so that means the microwave, it means the stove, and my coffee maker.
Guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground. Let me.
Okay, don't judge. I've let my stove get a little out of hand. I have not had the motivation to be wiping this thing down after every meal. Maybe I should have put a disclaimer before I showed you guys this, but this is real stuff. It's real life. I don't wipe stuff down all the time. Sometimes I let it go for a while before I even pay attention to it, but that's just me. But the important thing is, guys, that we're getting it done now. That's the important thing, right? All right, that's what I'm going with. I don't know about you guys, but just replaying this in fast motion, seeing it go from that dirty to that clean, gives me some major satisfaction. Anyway, so now I'm going to be working on putting everything back in its place on the stove, putting the fruit back where it belongs, and then putting my juicer back in its little corner. Ta-da!
When your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. One door closes.
So I was going to mop my floor, but I decided that I'm just going to break out the Swiffer and give it a really quick pass. My daughter's at the table working with her water beads, and she loves this craft. We also got this at Target. I got it for Gideon, but she loves it so much, and I'm just glad that they found something to entertain themselves with.
Hey.
For this video, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe down below to join my community. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Don't forget to check out my girl Lee Barosi, subscribe to her channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
In that town, one door closes and another swings open. That's life.